Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as you get a look at Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Zach Greinke is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matt, he was not real effective in his last start. He gave up 9 hits. Going to have to limit that here in this one.
Dexter Fowler heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 24.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tomas has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Yeah, you know, you have to be careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Greinke's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Jason Hayward comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
And it hasn't been a homestand to remember so far. They're just 2-3 in their first 5 games, so they're going to need to pick it up.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Owings is there. 2 down. And with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do
the great players in the game? Paul Goldschmidt is at the top of any list. Known for his offense, defensively he has made great strides. In fact, in 2015, he won the National League Gold Glove Award at first base. Helps his infield out tremendously, an asset over at first base. One of the players to watch in this ballgame.
Ben Zobrist is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Fastball called for strike 2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, there is some feeling that Jansen can struggle occasionally with pitches on the corners. I've seen both hitters and pitchers be confused by his calls on the black at times, so we'll see if that shows up in this one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Drury scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Kyle Hendricks gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
Gene Segura comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Gene Segura.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but they could be ready to break out right here.
And a sinker's there. for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Figure we'll probably. And another foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there, but he caught himself at the last possible instant.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, you've really got to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. How about what he did last season? Dominating pitching all year long on the way to hitting over 320. He's one of the premier hitters in the game.
Into the box now, Chris Owings. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. But defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Paul Goldschmidt gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, I'm not really sure what happened right there. I wonder if he might have lost that ball in the lights, but that seems like a ball that he should have caught.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. To first. Rizzo is there. Throw will go to Russell covering at second, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. After 1, no score. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
First baseman.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Tomas sprinting after it, and he's retired here, 1 away.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Chris Bryant will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, one thing you can always say when you're facing a guy like this is that he's gonna strike hitters out. The question is, are you gonna make him work for those strikeouts? And if those 3 pitches are any indication at all, these guys could be in for a long night.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Greinke steps into his windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is Peralta. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Miguel Montero, a solo home run. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Wow, after the first 2 hitters, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere. But you talk to a lot of hitters, and they'll tell you 2 outs and nobody on. That's where they get selfish and try to swing for the fences. And that's what he did right there and launched a solo shot with 2 outs.
Batting 7, left fielder.
In is Jorge Soler.
Soler.
As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early, 1-0. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Wellington Castillo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Wellington Castillo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
The 2-1 on its way. Hit to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Yasmani Tomas will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
These infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Brandon Drury will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Hit hard toward the right side, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Stepping in now, Zach Greinke, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Addison Russell. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
Greinke looks in. 0-1 on its way. And he falls behind 0-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ready with the 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Hendricks.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Jeez. Finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Dexter Fowler will be next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. This one's flared out toward left. Tomas shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Dexter Fowler will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Now
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Greinke over to first, and the runner back safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And you know he doesn't want to follow up that hit by pitch with a walk to the next guy. So if I'm hitting, I'm sitting dead red fastball on 3-1.
2 out with the man at first. And the count will be full. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Nick Ahmed digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soler is there. 1 away.
Boy, on that breaking ball, his first at bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air out toward left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
And this usually stems from a guy that's sitting on a fastball. So when he gets that changeup, normally he's so far out on his front foot, he'll just hook it foul. But instead, this time he's able to stay back, keep his hands back just long enough to keep this one fair right down the line.
So striding in, Chris Owings, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A 1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping rounding second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Comes set with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. And he's able to get the job done.
Into the box, David Peralta, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second.
Boy, oh boy, you don't see this all that often. I mean, this is a base hit 999 times out of 1,000. All day long it's a base hit. But he comes up firing from the outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on this play.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. So they're going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Yasmani Tomas as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hit in the air to left. Soler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Greinke gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see the top two speeds there, a 4-mile-an-hour differential for the two starters from 94 down to 90. A surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. Anthony Rizzo stands in as he looks at a called strike.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
The 0-1 pitch. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. To 2-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peralta is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First offering on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. One run, just one hit, one error for the Cubs to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Miguel Montero would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 2-1. Brandon Drury is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Montero is up with it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The pitcher, number 12.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
In now, Zach Greinke. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Fowler. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Settling in now, Nick Ahmed. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Grounded to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Miguel Montero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch on its way. Good setup